Imagine a social network built for you, not for profit. Imagen Network puts control back in your hands, combining AI-driven personalization with blockchain-backed ownership. Your data, your content, your rules. Create stunning content, build genuine connections, and monetize your work, all in a decentralized, transparent platform where privacy is prioritized. Ready to experience social networking reimagined? Join Imagen.network today and take control of your digital world. Imagen Network, empowering connections, redefining ownership.
Click the link at the top line of the description to get the app. For sure, for sure. You seen our sponsor. Go to the top line of the description box and go support our sponsor for this video. Also, if you want to be a sponsor, if you got a brand that you want to put in front of hundreds of thousands of people, you can email me. OGOD@hiphopun.com. You see it right there at the bottom of the screen. That's OGOD@hiphopun.com, and we can get you in front of people instantly. Do not wait. Let's get working, man. We embarking on, some real great times for business. The opportunity is there, but if you don't get your business or your brand in front of eyes, nobody will ever know you're there. This is the fastest way to do it and the most affordable way, by emailing me, OGOD@hiphopun.com. Let's talk about this story, man, because it was rumors a couple of days, but it's been confirmed that 6ix9ine's girlfriend was shot and killed in her car in New York City. Now, when the news first broke a day or two ago, they didn't know the circumstances, but the police are possibly saying that it was indeed a targeted hit. Indeed, and it's videos and pictures. And I think he posted her as a memorial on his IG. I think it was yesterday. So they're saying pretty much that she was shot to death in her car. Not surprised, and again, condolences, but not surprised, because remember, guys got to remember what he was tied up in. And I'm not saying this is related to that, but possibly it could be. You just snitched on one of the most notorious gangs out of New York City, the Bloods, right? You was running with them, you was banging the set, and you told on them. And them dudes is in prison. A lot of them dudes, I think, stood up. I don't think anybody, I can't remember the exact case, but I know Shotty and them cats, he stood up, did his time. He about to come home whenever that is, 5, 6, 7 years from now. I forget the amount of time that he got. But, he talking about thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of people, of this gang, and you don't know who knows who. And you went out there and you told, and you betrayed the brotherhood, of the set. So again, I'm not saying that's but New York has its own politics. You go to Philly, you ain't gonna see Bloods and Crips like that. You're gonna see, blocks that CCG or ABC or GBD or OBH or CKG, whatever. They, it's these little things that they got acronyms now, and that's even spilling over into other areas. But that's another topic, for another day. But New York is, they have different factions, but Bloods and Crips are still heavy, especially Bloods. This particular set that he was running with, I don't know why. I don't know if it's the Brims, but I'm drawing a blank on the exact set that he was running with. But nevertheless, anything could go down. Anything. Now they're saying that it was possibly a targeted hit. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not gonna sit up here and speculate. Again, then you don't know what people's lifestyle is. You don't know if they hustle. You don't know what they into. It could be. And one thing you also got to remember is that 6ix9ine, when he was in his heyday, he trolled a lot of people. He was trolling everybody. He was pulling up on people's set. He was talking trash and all of that. So all of that stuff, factors in. When you think you're just gonna go back and live your life and do what you've been doing, and maybe they can't get to you, they try to get the people around you. So all this stuff definitely has to be on the table. It definitely has to be on the table when you're talking about something. I get it that it's effed up and all of that, but at a point in time, y'all brothers. They looked at it like, look, you told on a brother. So, but 6ix9ine has since calmed down. He's moved in another lane because honestly, if he would have kept on like that, it wasn't going to end good for him. And that karma could still be waiting for him around the corner. It really could. So if you stay with me this long, I want you to check this out. Our sponsor for the video. Check this out. With ties to an event 17 years earlier, Claudia Littlewolf Caesar, Christina's mother, fears the worst as she races to her daughter. It's happening again. Shyla Littlewolf of the Muskiki tribe awakens from his meditation. It's happening again. What is it? Shyla feels a presence coming from outside. Shyla notices a police car near their home. Stay with the neighbor. A strange patch of clumpy blood. This is not blood of a normal man. You did good, big brother, by marking the beast. I will do even better once I avenge you. The darkness slowly comes alive. The fear of the dark is overshadowed by his eagerness to meet the one who prowls in the night. What? The dark comes more alive with every step he takes. This night seems similar to the tragic night her husband gave her the same instructions as the daughter Christina continued to struggle. Now, you guys want to grab a copy of this book. This is brought to you by our wonderful visual artist Bright Tall and the writer Stephen Hippolyte. The link will be at the top line of the description box. We can be superheroes too. We're going to be doing passages from his books for the next couple of weeks. So I encourage everybody to support this brother and his beautiful work and bringing back black superheroes back to life because they're trying to kill them all. So this is a great work. Very affordable. The link is at the top line of the description. When you purchase it, let them know that you got it or you heard it on Hip Hop News Uncensored. Let's keep this thing going. Stay tuned for part 2. Yeah, man, we moving, yo. Make sure you show my brother some love, bringing back black superheroes. And if you're not getting it for yourself, get it for the youngins. Get it for the children. A perfect book. I was reading it to my son the other day. He's seeing it, and it immediately gets their attention. Immediately, it gets their attention. I don't know what it is about cartoons and animation, but read it to him. He even signed it for me, man. Like, read it to him. It's very professional. I ain't putting it up on the screen. Look, it's dope. Remember back in the day, they used to come, like, the comics would come in the newspaper, and they had a comic section. Like, this brings it back. They're getting rid of all our superheroes. I'm not doing no justice, but go ahead. Yo, the price is lovely. Look at the price. It's love. The price is love. So click the link at the top line of the description. If you're not going to buy it for yourself, buy it for a family member. Early Christmas gift. Buy it for your children, your niece, your nephew. Maybe they got a birthday. Get it for, like I said, Christmas. Get an early present. Let's get it going, man. Let's help support each other. He supported my business, and I want you guys to support his business. So I appreciate, and honor the great brother. A Warrior's Passage, the journey of Christina. Let's do it, baby. Click that link. Show them some love. Let's flood it. Show them some love. Come on, you pay for more. You pay more for this. You pay more for Starbucks coffee. I know my coffee's like $7 from Starbucks. Come on, y'all. But I appreciate y'all. Leave a comment about 6ix9ine. Condolences to the young lady. I know Cardi B had left a comment under her story saying, "Rest in peace, Dominican pretty." Condolences, man. Condolences.